Welcome back, my lovelies. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this Shop My Stash. This week we have got quite a bit of new makeup, and so we're gonna pick out some things together to supplement what I already have on my desk. But there's gonna be a few things that we won't pick out just because I already have them out on my desk and ready to go. So let's just get started. As you know, we'll start here at the top. But really, I don't think I am wanting to... Do I want to pull anything from the top? I haven't used this one in a while. I don't feel like using that. Okay, never mind. All right, let's go to my highlighter drawer. I already have a highlighter over on the drawer, but for now, let's actually, okay, I'll come back to that. Let's go into the blush drawer. So let's pick out a couple of things for this week. Now, I kind of want to do a palette this week just because I'm going to be honest with you, I really didn't even feel like filming this Shop My Stash. I have had such a lazy day. I feel like my body is just extra fatigued, and so I kind of just been resting, but I'm kind of wanting to pick out a palette, so I've got minimal selection today, and that way I am ready to go. So tired, but still doing my duty of getting ready for the week. So I think I'm going to pick out the Hourglass palette. This is the ambient blush palette for, I think this was holiday last year. Maybe it was even holiday the year before, but let me open up this bad boy and I will show you what we've got going on. So here is, you like my Jurassic Park shirt? So here's what we've got. I love you. Those of you who know me and have been doing Shop My Stashes with me for a while know I like to do kind of like a bright, more nude, and then maybe like a deeper blush just so that I can suit all looks for the week. This has just that. It's got the lighter, it's got like the more nude, and it's got the little bit deeper. I mean, considering it being for Hourglass. I love Hourglass blushes. They're super easy to work with, they're buildable, and I think that's what we're going to go with for this week. Let's move on. For highlight, I already have one on my desk, but first off, let's go ahead and, I've been using this one pretty good, so I need to select my, let's select this one. I do a cream before I do my powder, so let's select the Josie Maran. I love that one. Now for powder's what I have over on the desk already, but I already know that for this week, I know MAC re-released this, but I actually have the original Silver Dusk powder, the highlighting powder. This is so pretty. It is like a ton of product. It's a loose highlighter. Once I get it over on the desk, I'll swatch it for you. It's got some sparkle in it, but I want to use it now that I see that they've re-released it. It kind of reignited my love for it and reminded me that I even have it, and I know that's sad that I have to be reminded what I have, but almost forgot about you, little dude. Let's put you back. Okay, then let's move on to, do I want single eyeshadows? I just don't know. I don't think I do, because I've got a couple of singles already on the desk, so I think let's keep a pushing, as my husband would say. I've got a couple of palettes already over on the desk as well, so I do want to supplement just one more palette, and I am thinking I want to do the Beached palette only because summer is almost over, and not to say I can't use this in the winter. You can use whatever you want when you're doing your makeup, but I am one of those who likes to keep my summer colors for the summer, and I like doing fall and winter for winter. However, now that I look at it, I am reminded that it's got these reds and kind of fall vibe shades in here, so it makes me kind of not want to use this because that means I will put it to use this fall. So I think I'm going to wait on that, and I think I want to use this one. And I haven't used this one in a long time. This is the Too Faced Natural Love eyeshadow palette. I don't think the shades in this are like super amazing, but you know, the packaging is just incredible. And there's some that I really do enjoy. So very, very neutral, but you're going to see the palettes that I have on the desk are going to be the ones that add my pop of color. So we're going to let's use this for this week. I always call my palettes, you know, I'll say, let's use this bad boy. So let's use this little girl. It's so feminine. I just, let's call it a little girl. Let me put all this stuff over on the desk and I'll show you what I already have going on over there as far as new makeup goes. Okay, so I've moved everything over here, and obviously you can see what newness I've got going on over here. Mainly the Tutti Frutti collection. I picked up a few items. I actually, as of right now, have already filmed my first impressions, but so that really has been the only time that I have used these products. And so I will get that video up for you this week. This Shop My Stash obviously will go up first, just so that we can kick off the week with our makeup selection. But be looking for that first impressions on the Tutti Frutti collection within the next day or two. And so I'm going to put a lot of that to use this week, again, since I've really only used it once. Again, the Fenty Diamond Ball Out is pretty new as well. That's something that I've only been able to use a few times, and really it was so that I could get the review up for you guys. But here is what this looks like. It is beautiful. As you know, Fenty, to do their products, they do it right. I'll give you a swatch here in a second. The Kylie 21st birthday highlighter, which you know I love Kylie highlighters. I don't know if I'm going to love this one as much. I feel like it's a little bit of a different finish. I'm trying to get this thing open for us without breaking it, because I honestly haven't even used it yet, but it is super huge. It's in the shade Champagne Showers, and like I said, it's a very different, I feel like it's a different finish, but it looks very pretty. We will find out. We'll find out if it gives me that wet, intense glow that I love so much. Let's see, what else? The Kylie individual glitter, I guess I forget what they're called, but the glitter shadows, I'll give you swatches of those here in a second. It's Eat Cake, and then the Wine shade, which is like a purple shade. And then this is from the Tutti Frutti collection. It is Ice Queen, and it is one of those glitter shadows. I will tell you that I used this one in the first impressions, which I filmed yesterday, and then I used this one all over the lid today. And I'm going to give it a couple more tries, but I don't think that I am liking it because, and you know, your jaw's probably on the floor if you're used to my channel, and you know I am all about sparkle and glitter. This gets in my contact lenses so frequently that it's very awkward to be talking to someone and all of a sudden feel like a knife to the eye. So I'll have to give you like more of an update on that, but that's the scoop on that as of right now. These, so you'll see my first impressions that I give, this is the one I use, but I really like the design of these. They just, let me open this up in a better way so that I don't break it, again, without having used it too much. So these legit smell like the fruit they represent. This one smells like berries, and no joke, it smells like the erasers and pens that were scented back in like elementary school. It took me back, but I'm gonna put this to use. Very, very soft shades, very good smelling, and yeah, I'm excited to put these to use. So that's that. And then let's see, I picked up Strobeberry, and this is going to be part of my blush for this week, in addition to that Hourglass. And this is, well, I had it open, and then I totally lost it. Let's see. So this is this shade right here. I'll give you swatches here in a second, but you've got like the shimmery, more sheen type of shade, and then you've got something with a little bit of bolder color. And then I also am going to use the highlighter bronzer duo. You can see I already have the swatches on the back of my hand. I'm uber prepared for you guys today, if you hadn't noticed, but still struggling though with opening my products with one hand. You know that is always the struggle for me. But this is the bronzer highlighter duo, so we'll see how this pans out for me this week now that I'm going to get to use it a little bit more. So that's that, and then I think that is it there. Real quick, I'll give you swatches. So I'm going to start you all the way on the left over here. So those first two swatches on the left are that Strawberry Blush duo. The silver is obviously the Fenty Diamond Ball Out. The blue there in the middle is the glitter eyeshadow, which has more pigmentation than I realized from my first impressions video. However, because I used it today on my lid. Yesterday I could only use it on my lower lash line because I was trying so much out. Indeed, I hold true to what I mentioned, or what you will see in my first impressions, that boy does it get in your eyes and in your contact lenses. Anyways, those two all the way to my right are those Kylie eyeshadows. And then that at the bottom right there of the bottom of all the swatches is the MAC Silver Dusk Highlighter. So like I told you, very, very sparkly. That's what we've got going on right now. So let's go ahead and pull out all our normal stuff. So I'm going to use the Becca, what is this, the Hydra Mist, because I used it today and remembered I really like it. So let's use that. And then I'm going to use, I don't know what highlighter or what concealer I want to use, because I use this so much that then I'm like, I feel bad that all my other concealers are just sitting there. I need to put them to use, but I just love this one so much that I really cannot stop using it. So I think this is just going to be like a Too Faced kind of week. I mean, Too Faced there. That's okay though. I'm okay with that. I love the brand. So let's move on over here and grab our normal stuff, which is just going to be my, just grab my brow. And let's move over to foundation, and we'll grab something there. I really want to use my Beauty Blender foundation, but I have been so lazy and have not washed any of my 3. Yeah, you heard me right, 3 beauty sponges. So I kind of don't want to use that until I'll wash them tonight. I'm not going to be lazy. I'm not. Let's use that. Okay. As you know, I don't really pick out a setting spray for the week because I rotate them out so much that for me it really would be pointless. The nice thing is this little drawer set is right behind my desk, so I can just reach over and grab whatever spray I need. And then for primer, I think we're going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched primer. So, okay, I think we've got that going on. Let me grab that. And then the only other thing we'll need to get, and you already know what I use for like my normal stuff. I use the Pro Filter Eye Primer from Fenty. I use the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. I use the Fenty Fly Liner, the most bomb pen eyeliner of life. I can't live without it now. And then the Essence, my black liquid, or my black pencil liner by Essence is actually over on the side, over on the side to be sharpened. So for now, we will leave it at that. I will grab my glitter glue because some of those Too Faced shades do require that. Then, last but certainly not least, let's grab a couple of lipsticks. So I totally organized my regular stick lipstick, bullet lipsticks, whatever they're called. I stood them up. I'm so excited because this has helped me put them to use so much better. And I am loving how it looks. So I already know, because they've got a lot of sparkle going on over there, I'm not going to go the extreme Too Faced 20 Year sparkle, but I do want to use these Too Faced, I forget what these are called. Well, I won't use Unicorn Tears this week, but I do want to use Clueless and Ursula. Totally reminds me of the Little Mermaid. I'll show you swatches here in a sec. So I'm going to grab those two, and then that's like a baby pink and a very, like a darker vampy shade. So I do want a couple of like more neutral shades, and I think I'm going to use a couple of these Lorac shades. I think. Okay, let's grab Trendsetter, and then let's grab an actual nude, which I think we'll grab Quickie. I'm going to use all bullet lipsticks this week Okay, let me put these over on the desk and I'll give you swatches. Okay, I think we're all set for lipsticks. I have them right here for you. Let's go like this. Okay, so on the top right there, that vampy type shade is called Ursula. The next one down, that baby pink, is called Clueless. And then the next one is Lorac's Trendsetter. And the final one is the ColourPop and Makeup by Shayla collaboration, and that one is Quickie. So that's what we've got going on this week for lips. I've got a vampy, more of a baby pink, and a couple of neutrals, and I think that's it. I think we're good. Let's, as usual, do our final rundown. We have got, okay, we've got eye primer, eyeshadow, we've got face primer, foundation, concealer, brows, glitter glue, liner, mascara. We have set on the eyes. I've got blush and I've got highlight. I technically have highlight there as well, even though I will probably be using that for eyeshadow this week. I've got like a powder, a setting powder. I've got more blush right under that. I have got bronzer and highlight. I've got a few different palettes there. Okay, I think we're quite set. So this is going to do it for this week's Shop My Stash, you guys. Thank you so much for heading on over to my channel to watch this and to pick out makeup with me for the week. I hope it also inspires you to maybe become a little organized for the week and pull out what you're going to use. Maybe some things that you haven't used in a while that need some love. It's just a good way to get use out of that makeup that we're spending money on so that it's just not sitting away going to waste. Alright, my friends, well, thank you again so much, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.